All right, let's lighten things up. Good morning. All right, we're gonna talk about the light today. I'm gonna start out with the definition, and we're gonna get that in Psalms 119, verse 105, and I'll just keep reading a little bit in the Psalms 119. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I have sworn, and I will perform it, and I will keep thy righteous judgments. I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Lord, according to thy word. Accept, I beseech thee, free will offerings of my mouth. O Lord, teach me thy judgments. My soul is continually in my hand, yet I do not forget thy law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred not from thy precepts. Thy testimonies have I taken as heritage forever, for they are rejoicing of my heart. I incline my heart to perform them, thy statutes, always, even unto the end. Thy lamp is thy word. When did his people get gathered to hear his word? Yeah, that's the day of the assembly, when they saw the fire on the mountain. They were all scared, the fear of God. All right? I have sworn I will perform it, and I will keep thy righteous judgments. And I will keep thy righteous judgments. Okay? You guys heard my deal on the royal law. All right? The royal law, if somebody teaches loving thy brother as thyself without teaching Leviticus 19:15 through 18, they are a liar, and the truth is not in them. Okay? Just 100%. Okay? I accept, I beseech thee, free will offerings of my mouth. Here you go. This is my offering of the day. To try to find as many of those lost sheep of the house of Israel. My soul is continually in my hand, yet I do not forget thy law. It's on me, baby. It's on me. And them wicked have laid a snare. Okay? They're not the archetype villains you see in the movies. Okay? It's not a dude in a red suit with a pitchfork. No. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing telling you, oh, the commandment's been done away with. We can live however we want. We get all the blessings, none of the curses. Have you ever had a teaching on the blessings and the curses? Probably not. Thy testimonies I've taken as a heritage, for they are rejoicing in my heart forever. Forever. I have inclined my heart. It's been written on my heart. To perform thy statutes always, even unto the end. Even unto the end. The prophets are subject to the prophets. If it doesn't fly past 119, it's junk. It's junk. All right? If you're listening to junk, you're going to end up in the lake of frickin' fire. All right? The whole world is deceived, save for the very elect. Because it's not possible to deceive the very elect. All right? So the whole world is deceived. What's the whole world doing? They're forgetting his covenant. The covenant of promise. They've forgotten it. They ain't doing it. All right, so here we go. That is the definition of thy lamp. Okay, the light. All right, now let's go to John 3. People are familiar with John 3, right? 16. Let's go a little past 16. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name only of the begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation, that light is to come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For every one that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Oh, people hate to be reproved. But he that doeth truth come to the light, that his deeds may be manifest, that they are wrought in God. He that believeth not is condemned. All right? Because he believed not in the name of the only begotten Son of Jehovah. His name is Jehovah is salvation. Okay? That is Yeshua in Hebrew, or Joshua in English. And this is the condemnation, that the light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than the light, because their deeds were evil. Whoa, their deeds were evil. We don't even think of what we're doing as evil. Okay? Remember not the ways of the heathen. That's Jeremiah 10, verse 2. All right? Talking about Christmas. Jeremiah 8. For they gathered sticks and made cakes for the Queen of Heaven. Okay? That's talking about weeping for Tammuz. 40 days of weeping for Tammuz. Though it was now, we call it Lent and Easter, Ishtar. Okay? We don't even think of these things as evil. Yet they are on a high place in Stone Mountain as the sun rises. You know what the pagans used to do? At the equinox. I've been there. I've seen the altar. Okay? It's at Megiddo. It's a tell in Israel. And you're sitting there and the guide's going to say, yeah, this is where they used to do child sacrifice. And you won't even put it together unless you study it out. You grab an old Encyclopedia Britannica or something, figure out what they used to do and how now it's been co-opted to what we do. That's called syncretism. It's wicked. And we think it's good. The tares were sown in long ago, people. All right, so now I'm putting some light on it. For everyone that doeth evil hateth light. Oh, you hate what I'm saying right now, because I've just condemned your Christmas and your Easter. Neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth. Oh, he that doeth truth. What's truth? What's truth? Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy commandments are truth. Concerning thy testimonies I have known of old, that thou hast founded them forever. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, things start coming together. Because Yeshua is the Word, the lamp, the Word unto our feet, made flesh, the Word made flesh, came to refresh all thou desired as Horeb, which is the covenant of promise, spoken of in Ephesians 2:12. Not how it's taught in the church. No, they missed that memo. Okay, and founded them forever. Here's another forever. Okay, again, if it doesn't make it past the prophets, it's junk. All right, so now let's stop one more place for some light. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment, which ye have heard from the beginning. The old commandment is the word, which ye heard from the beginning. And a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true, and in him in you, because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth. He that say he is in the light, and hateth his brother, is in darkness, even until now. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is no occasion of stumbling in him. But he hath hated his brother is in darkness, and walketh in the darkness, knoweth not whither he goes, because that darkness has blinded his eyes. No new commandment, but an old commandment. And we know from Isaiah 42 that he came to magnify the law, make it honorable. Okay? So, and then you'll have to know precept upon precept where I talk about the royal law, loving thy brother as thy heart. Okay? And that if anybody teaches love thy brother without the heart, and does not teach Leviticus 15 through 19, you miss the message here. Okay? So now, he that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is no occasion for stumbling in him. Okay, why? Because if you love your brother, you're not letting him stumble. You're rebuking his sin. You're picking him up. Okay? Here's verse 9. That was verse 10. Here's verse 9. He that saith he is in the light. Okay, there's a lot of people out here that say, oh, we're in the light. We belong to Jesus. Okay? And hateth his brother is in darkness until now. What's hating your brother? Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. But he, back to John, 1 John, but he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness has blinded his eyes. Okay, if you're in the darkness, you're too chicken, or you don't know any better, and you have respective persons, and you do not share the message of the light, you're going to lose it. You lose that spirit. Okay? The divine influence on your heart, eventually you lose it. Okay? Psalms 51. Oh Lord, let your spirit not depart from me. All right, guys. I love you. Let's figure it out, folks. Figure it out. Praise Yah.